Hello there, Pisces. I'm Lou. Welcome to the weekly check-in for the week of October the 18th until October 24. So this week we are still in eclipse energy, right? It's still eclipse season. We just had the Libra solar eclipse on the weekend, last weekend. We're going to have the Taurus eclipse next weekend, so we're in the middle phase. I'm actually really enjoying this energy. It feels like a real buzz. Things are moving, there's momentum, there's shifts, particularly after the Venus retrograde and the Mercury retrograde we've just had. So it's exciting to have some uplifting energy going on, even though there's a lot of change coming and a lot of emotion. Okay, but it's fun. We do begin Scorpio season this week as well. So on Tuesday, the sun will enter Scorpio. Mercury will go in there over the weekend, and Mars is already there. So there's going to be a lot of Scorpio energy. So whatever that means for you in your chart. Now, the other beautiful thing about this week is that Venus, who is in Virgo, is going to be making really harmonious beams to Jupiter that's over in Taurus. So they're the two benefic planets of the zodiac, and they will be bringing beautiful solutions and harmony and blessings and miracles to everybody. So how that is going to unfold in your life will depend on your own personal chart. So what I recommend you do is watch your rising sign video first, and then your sun and your moon sign to fill in all the extra details. Before we get into the reading, I just want to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land that I'm doing this reading from today, the Gumbaynggirr people, and recognize their continued connection to their land, their waters, and their culture. And I wish to pay my respects to the elders past, present, and emerging. Let's do it. Hello there, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly check-in. So this week we are coming off the back of the solar eclipse that happened in Libra over the weekend on Saturday in your 8th house, right? So activating your 8th house, a very intuitive, a very emotional space. The 8th house is all about empowerment. So you may have been dealing with, through last week and into this week, some sort of experience or some sort of event that has challenged your power or your control in your life. The thing about the 8th house is that it involves us diving deeply into our inner psyche, diving deeply into our vulnerabilities. Okay, so looking at where we are vulnerable and looking at where we express our vulnerabilities, in order to experience depth within the world, within our life. We are moving towards Scorpio season this week. So on Tuesday, we will move into Scorpio season officially. Over the weekend, Mercury will move in there too. So there's starting to become more 9th house energy, Scorpio energy happening for you. We're in this transition period. But closing out Libra season, the Justice card here to represent that season of Libra, right? So Libra season representing that 8th house, like I said. The other big thing that's happening for us this week is that on Sunday, Venus, who is over in Virgo in your 7th house, in your house of partnerships, so your intimate partners, will be making this really beautiful trine to Jupiter that is in your 3rd house. So Jupiter has been in your 3rd house since May, has been activating this 3rd house energy, bringing you blessings, solutions, miracles into that 3rd house. So that could be involving your immediate environment, but most likely it'll be involving your perspective, your mind, your thought habits, right? So the exciting thing that I really like about this is with this beautiful harmonious energy between these two benefic planets, there could be some really clear communication, Ace of Swords, clear communication between you and a partner. So this may be your intimate partner. If you're in a relationship, it may be a business partner. It may be someone else that you work with on that one-to-one capacity. So it could be like a client or a very close friend or someone like that. Alternatively, this is about you. So you're having this burst of inspiration, this blessing, these miracles, maybe coming through your thought habits. Maybe you have a really fantastic idea. Maybe you have a really fantastic conversation, Ace of Swords. This has a flow-on effect with the Justice card here, okay? So there's cause and effect happening. So whatever is talked about, if you're honest, if you're truthful, if you come to the situation in your fullness, step in your authenticity, there will be a benefit from that, a flow-on effect. So with this make a sacrifice card here, it's really telling you that you have to do something. There is something that you need to do to achieve the results you're looking for. So whatever the results you're looking for, like I said, most likely will have to do with your relationships because of this 7th house, 8th house activation. With Venus in your 7th house, your relationships will be really important. So maybe you're making strides within your relationship, that your current relationship, maybe you're seeking out a partner, whatever it is, whatever your situation is, there's something that you need to actually do. You need to act on it. And what that will be to be honest. Okay, Ace of Swords, Justice card is having to be really honest, really clear, and maybe even really vulnerable with the 8th house eclipse that we've just had. So maybe being really honest, really vulnerable, and sharing, with your partner or sharing with the significant person in your life is required. You can't get to where you want to go without that sacrifice. It's not really a sacrifice. It's more just an offering is what I'm feeling for you. Offering up your vulnerability, offering up a space for the other person to receive an act of faith. There's this need to give. When we make this sacrifice with this make a sacrifice card, there's this need to give, okay? And so the 8th house is that house of give and take. The 8th house and the 2nd house are the houses where we give and we receive. So this is what's being activated there with that eclipse that happened last weekend as well, is this, maybe there was an imbalance of giving and receiving, of power and control, whatever has come up for you. There's this need for you to step into your full alignment, your authenticity, your truth, and act that way as well. So showing up really is asking you to show up and do what is necessary to achieve the results you're looking for. And if you don't achieve the results you're looking for, if you do this and the results don't come, it doesn't mean that it won't come in the future. So we have to prepare the soil. We have to prepare ourselves, prepare our psyche, prepare our state of being to be able to receive the desired results that we're looking for. And so part of taking this first action, even if it doesn't initially achieve what you're wanting to achieve, it's an act of faith and showing the universe. It's an act towards the universe that the universe can respond to. So if you're holding yourself back, particularly holding back out of fear of being vulnerable, the universe cannot deliver you what you're asking for. So taking that step forward, Pisces, being brave, okay, being honest, being aligned, make sure that you're walking your talk this week is going to be really important for you. So that's it for you this week. Have a beautiful week, and I will see you next time. Take care.